everyone. Today I'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Aquaman. First, taking a look at the packaging. As you can see, up window displays the figure, all of the accessories. On the bottom, you got DC Multiverse Aquaman. On the side, you got Aquaman Justice League Endless Winter, which is the comic book he's from. On the back, you got another image right here of Aquaman. And you got more figures from this lineup right here. It says collect them all. On the top, you got Aquaman Justice League Endless Winter. Bottom barcodes and stuff. Top, another window. So let's just go ahead and get this guy open. Getting him out of the packaging, well, this is a really nice figure. I really like how this figure looks. Looking at the head sculpt, I think it is a pretty good head sculpt. Again, I don't like the side eye. I think it looks pretty terrible. I wish it was looking straight. But other than that, the head sculpt is really good. You got some nice paint there on the beard, and the hair also looks really nice. It's a rubbery piece, and it's glued, but on mine, I kind of tore the glue right there. If it will focus, you can see right there, I kind of tore the glue off on accident right there. I didn't mean to do it, but I kind of tore it because I tried to take the head off, but then I made the mistake, just like I did with my Jar Jar figure. When I pulled on his ears, I pulled on the hair trying to get it off, and not a surprise, it almost tore the entire hair off. But again, me making dumb decisions. I like how it lays on the body. It looks pretty cool. And then you got this gold right here for his like V, and then going down to the arms. There is some gold paint on this guy, which I originally thought there wasn't. It's right here on the chest and also the torso right here. I originally thought that was just this gold plastic, and I think there is some like silver on this, or it looks like it under the light at least. It looks like there's some silver paint there. I'm pretty sure there's not, but yeah, I think that's just the glare of the light. But right here is some gold paint, and the sculpting of those like little those scales on his costume look really good, especially right here. It looks really nice. Here, looks really good. I mean, the pins do kind of make it look a little bit ugly, but honestly, it doesn't matter. You got this green glove right here, and then right here on the belt you got some gold paint there, and that continues all the way around. There is some paint on the back right here as well, and then you got some wrinkles right there around this crotch area, and then some nice texturing right here on the legs. Look pretty cool. And you got this fin stick on the back. Honestly, I'm not really fond of this design feature. I don't know if this is for like all the Aquaman designs, but I just really don't like how they look. I'd rather it not be there, but that's just me. And that's just like a minor annoyance, so it doesn't really degrade the score that much. And then also there's some sculpting right here on the ankle part. See right there, really fits into like the sculpt here. It looks pretty cool. And then you just got the feet with those black pins that kind of make it stick out a bit. But yeah, the details on this figure is really nice. You can look at his accessories. He comes with a standard McFarlane display base, which I love these very much. I always use them because it is pretty difficult to get these figures to stand sometimes. So I really appreciate this. And you just got DC right there. Comes with your standard trading card. It says Aquaman right there, Justice League Endless Winter. It has him with a shark. And on the back, he got his real name, Arthur Curry. And then you got a bio right there and another image of his face. I don't know if it's just me, but for some reason this card feels a bit cheaper made than this card. This card feels more premium than this one. It doesn't really matter. I just wanted to point it out. And then it also comes with his spear, and I actually like how this looks. You got some nice detail on it, but it's also completely painted in this gold color, and I really like how that looks. And of course it can, if you just push it through there, surprisingly it's not chipping off. For how many times I've done this, it's kind of difficult to get it pushed into the hand. See right there, you can have him holding it, or if you don't want him holding it, he does not have to. Yeah, so I think the accessories are really cool, but I would have liked to have some alternate hands, maybe some fists. That would have been nice. Also, just wanted to compare Aquaman's spear to Drowned Spear. See right there, because I think she is the evil Batman version of Aquaman. right there. So it is different. At first my dumbass thought it was the same, but it's actually different. I think hers is thicker though. For some size comparison, here is Aquaman from Endless Winter next to the evil Batman evil Batman Aquaman, well, the evil Aquaman version of this guy, but a female Batman. So, yeah. Here's next to my last DC Multiverse review, Lex Luthor. And here he is next to a somewhat Justice League that I have so far. McFarlane Toys has gave us every single Batman except for a classic Justice League looking Batman, so I guess Future State has to do. For articulation, there is a dumbbell joint up in the head, and since the hair is rubbery, you can't actually get him to look up pretty far. Let me just raise the camera up a bit. So right there, you can't get him to look up pretty far, farther than any other figure that I know with long hair. You can't look down that far. You get some head tilt, some rotation. There is a butterfly right here, or there's a dumbbell joint in there with like a cover, so you can get some slight butterfly there, more forward than back. You can also get some up and down, and using that you can't get the arm to go up that far. You can rotate around 360. There's a bicep, although it feels kind of loose. There's a double jointed elbow, get pretty far still. Ugly joints right there, McFarlane, fix that please. You got up and down at the wrist and some rotation. And then there's ball joint, so you can crunch that far, crunch back pretty far. There's some slight gappage, but it's fine. You do have some tilt, some rotation, and rotation down there. Hinge, can go up that far, go back, go out that far due to the rubbiness of this diaper thing. And you do got some slight rotation, double bend at the knee, get about to right there. And also ankle can go up, go down. You got some pivot and rotation and a toe bend. So for articulation, standard for McFarlane Toys, although I think Aquaman can get a bit more articulation than some of the other figures. So yeah, in terms of crunching back and leg move and legs and how far the legs can go out and the double jointed elbows. So I think it's pretty decent articulation. So overall, I think this is a really nice Aquaman figure. Not a classic Aquaman like I think people wanted, but it's definitely a cool Aquaman that you can add to a Justice League display. I like the details on it, and like the articulation is pretty good. That tip of the spear almost nearly hit that light right there. Let me just move it up a bit. Yeah, I think the articulation is pretty good for a DC Multiverse figure. And yeah, a really nice figure in general. I wish it came with some fist or maybe open hands. Well, it does come with grabby hands, but I really wish it came with some fists like some of the other DC Multiverse figures do. So overall, I'm gonna have to give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.